Hey. Hola, mi amigos. Alright, so guess give how the past week went. A bit of a roller coaster. Start off good, and then Wednesday, my laptop cracked out on me. So, uh, yeah, just the whole spiel of you'd be better off just getting a new one instead of trying to fix it, etc., etc. And of course, with all technology, if it breaks, you're kind of screwed. I mean, I couldn't get homework done, couldn't get research work done. So, fortunately, one of the benefits of being um, in grad school is if you're funded, which is the only way most of us can afford it, particularly if you're in the sciences. Uh, my advisor was able to get me one through research funds. So, yay! I didn't have to buy a new one. Thank the Lord. Uh, yeah. And then, so yeah, that was just sort of the things outside of fitness that affect it. I also elected to take a bit of a diet break this week because I was, well, one, starving. Um, I I definitely don't go for like the whole 1200 or less calories a day stuff. I tried that for about a week, said hell no, and just worked on being a more active individual so that way I wouldn't have to eat less than 1200 calories a day. But I mean, still, if you're in a deficit for long enough, like the hunger will just catch up with you. And I have definitely heard the benefits of taking breaks every now and then. My problem with them is that I usually go a little overboard, which I did this week, and it showed. And also just had to sort of reevaluate a few things nutrition wise. So I decided I am going back on keto, which begins today. So I've just missed it. I mean, honestly, I was on it for a pretty long time, and I was these past 3 months, I was like, I kind of wish I was back on keto. Wish so. It, I'm just gonna go with it for now. Fingers crossed it helps. And I'm just big on if you find a diet that works for you, be it keto, vegan, paleo, carnivore, whether or not the science behind it is legit or kind of BS, as long as it's not like one of those lose 40 pounds in a week diets, then you're probably okay. That's my 2 cents anyway. Yeah. Yeah, so with everything that happened this week, kind of leads me to what I wanted to sort of talk about today, which is stress and how it can impact weight loss goals. Because I definitely wind up getting a lot of content in my feed, particularly, or in just what influencers I follow, particularly if I'm listening or watching something that is pertaining to women's health and fitness. So I hear a lot about you gotta get your stress in order. You gotta make sure it's not overwhelming you, that it's not impeding your goals, and you gotta figure out how to manage it. Yeah, but I mean, to be an adult is to be stressed. And, to be in school is to be stressed. And again, like the whole point of me making this channel is talk about fitness from the perspective of a girl who is broke. And that's friggin' stressful. Every month I gotta sit there and pray that my rent check clears before I have to pay for anything else. It still hasn't cleared. I gave it to my landlady last week. I don't know why it takes so long to clear. Ugh. But yeah, and the advice on it is just, oh yeah, you should meditate. You should get up a hobby, exercise. Well, yeah, we're all exercising here. If we're trying to lose weight, lose fat, build muscle, whatever, we're working out. So we're doing the exercise part. Uh, we're all trying to pay attention to our nutrition so that, you know, hopefully you're not trying to lose weight while eating a crap ton of sugar. So I believe that's one of the things they say is like avoid a lot of refined sugars because of whatever. I don't know. Let me look it up. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you Google it, stress and weight gain, and yeah, just yeah, cortisol can lead to weight gain. Yeah, well, that's a good one here. Stress can lead to weight gain. Got my phone out. Yeah, I mean, you're stressed, you might stress eat. I sure as hell have done that. That was definitely one of the things that kept me overweight for most of my life. And yeah, there's definitely some things out there saying that stress in particular leads to weight around the belly. And that's what where a great deal of us want to lose the most. Yeah, female stress weight gain. Here we go. See if this sheds any light. Yeah, higher cortisol levels. Uh, I mean, there's 10 million articles out there talking about stress. Yeah, the what do you do about there's the what do you do about it? Decreasing, practicing relaxation through mindfulness, meditation, yoga, high quality foods. Which I'm doing as much as I can. I do yoga. I try meditation, but I don't know the meditation thing. Sometimes it feels okay. Sometimes it's like I don't know. I've tried downloading an app that gives you like guided meditations, and it reminds you, hey, every day check time to do your meditation. And after like the first week of that, it's just like, okay, start the meditations. When is it over? This is too long. But yeah, most of the advice on it, mm, on how to deal with stress is kind of feels like the advice your general practitioner gives you on how to lose weight, your PCP. Yeah, great. Not uh, and just also a question like, is that the thing that's holding me back from getting where I want? Because when I go through like all the big tick marks and every day I have something pop up on my social media about here are the things you're like 4 or 5 things you need to do. Lose weight, eat right, exercise, get your 10K steps in, sleep right, and manage your stresses. Yeah, so first three I'm doing. The fourth one is, it might be tied to the stress, but like since I moved to Hawaii, it's like literally the first time in my life where I've ever actually felt like I had any trouble sleeping. I'm blaming it on the heat. I do not believe I was built for tropical climate, and I don't have AC. This this thing right here is the only thing that makes my bedroom bearable. Yeah. I always feel like when they talk about the one of the things you need to do for weight loss is manage your stress. Like, okay, that's the only thing I don't think I'm doing right. And that's sort of like the thing of these things that we're supposed to do. Like, I like doing yoga, so like I think that helps, but I mean, in terms of the meditation, if it's just for the sake of having a few minutes where it's just your brain just turns off, does it have to be meditation, or could you just like rewatch Friends on a stream on like HBO Max or something, or rewatch whatever show you like on Netflix? Like, if all it is just to turn your brain off so you're not thinking about what's stressing you out, like I don't know, maybe I should hmm, just stick the thing. I don't know if the meditation's working for me or if I could literally just have it with a little bit more time watching whatever. Honestly, even just like playing games is something that turns your brain off. It's just what does actually do it is if you are in just a stressful environment, like with your job or your finances, or in my case, being in school, like, am I just gonna be screwed until I'm out of graduate school? Because I don't want to put off all this stuff until after I'm done. I mean, I'm probably gonna be in school for another 3, 4 years. And even after that, it's no guarantee that after I'm done, I'm gonna be raking the cash in or that everything's gonna be perfect in my life. But trying to find a way to deal with it now is it's stressful to manage your stress. Well, it's how do y'all deal with it? You know, let's share ideas. Any of y'all have something that you think works? It's the, I mean, sometimes if I feel like it, I'll go for walks. I mean, I do live in a beautiful place. There's definitely places. I mean, not it takes a minute to get to anywhere with a lot of nature for me, but it's pretty close. So yeah, walks when I feel up for it, and like honestly, just sitting and watching shows on my computer honestly just helps. Just like give me some downtime. I'd say reading, but being in school, a lot of my time is taken up by reading assignments, i.e., textbooks, and again, I'm in the science, I'm studying oceanography. So another part of it for me is reading research articles and papers. So yeah, I don't get that much joy out of reading these days. I mean, I have hobbies that I'd love to do, but I don't think I have time for any of them. Yeah, like that's the thing is like people tell you get a hobby to manage your stress. Like with what time? Like by the time I come home, I don't have the energy or the desire to do anything other than like eat my dinner and just lay on my bed. It's, then as for like yoga, I tend to do yoga literally as like a cool down for my workout. Like I'll do my lifting and after I'm done with that, I'll do yoga flow to like stretch and cool down. So, which oh yeah, leads me to the just go ahead and bring this up there. The concept of, you work out too much and it's like that becomes a stressor on your body. Because I've definitely heard that talked about again in the content that I listen to related to women's health. Is like if you're training too much, you're stressing your body too much and like even the people who are talking about it, I was like, and that's the juxtaposition though, because like working out is supposed to be a stress reliever, and it definitely is for me. Like my workouts kind of are the only thing I do solely for me and nobody else. Like the gym time is my time. And so yeah, I'm in there a lot. I I go 5 days a week. And I mean TBH, the only reason I don't go on the weekends is because I go to my campus's gym and they aren't open until like 11 o'clock on the weekends. And by that point, I'm an early bird at the gym. So waiting till 11 o'clock, I'm like, I mean, the day's kind of already started for me. I might have plans at that time, or it's, like 11 o'clock, I might have plans for like the rest of the day, go do something, I don't know. So I mean, I guess it works out in that I have to take a couple rest days on the weekend. So I think I give my body enough time to recover. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to tell sometimes if you feel burnout. In my position, is it because I'm working out too much or is it because of everything else in my life? I mean, the only comparison I have is from when I was in college before I started my fitness journey, and I was stressed out then too. And yeah, but it's how do you even tell? How do you tell if like, your stress management is even working or if the thing that's causing you the stress that's hurting you, is it something in your control or is it not? Like I only have so much control over my finances because so long as I'm in school, I'm just not going to be making that much money. And like being in school in Hawaii, it's a notoriously high cost of living state. And then my school work as a stressor, like I can't control the fact that I'm I'm just always going to have this influx of work. I can control how quickly I can get it done to an extent. I mean, some things just take a frick load of time. I need to decide if I'm actually going to make this channel swear free or not. Yes, I mean, I'm always going to have that workload. Dang, I'm going for a while. I did warn y'all some of these would be rants. If you actually enjoy listening to this. Uh, yeah, like the ones like stressor that I could control is if I'm working out too much to work out less, but I don't want to work out less than I am currently. Okay, but yeah, so if any of y'all would like to share what you do, let me know. And yes, but yeah, those are the ones I do is the yoga. I've tried the meditation and then just finding mindless stuff to do, like rewatching your favorite shows or uh, play Candy Crush on your phone, maybe. Because again, it's just something that turns your brain off, where you just don't have to think about your actual stressors. Yeah. All right, so let me know if y'all like this. Uh, if you enjoy listening to me talk, or at least like the idea of this channel, please let me know. Like, subscribe, give me ideas. You know, still trying to figure all this out. And thank you for listening for, what is it, over 20 minutes of me ranting about stress. I hope y'all are finding better ways to cope than I am, and that it is not impeding you from reaching your goals, be they fitness goals, life goals, whatever. All right. Until the next time.